What's up guys, it is Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com, and today the question of the day, it comes from my Facebook fitness page, and the question comes from Ricardo Bite. Now Ricardo's question is, what's the best way to calculate my macro amounts for fat loss whilst trying to gain lean muscle? Currently sitting around 2,200 calories, but not sure if my macros are correct. It's about 45% carbs, 25% protein, 30% fat. I'm 87 kgs and 20% body fat. First off, for everyone watching this video, macros is a short word for macronutrients, and macronutrients are your protein, carbohydrates and fats. Now, I never recommend or I never advise anyone to work out their macronutrient split of percentages. Reason being because if someone was on a very low calorie diet and they're going off percentages, they might not get the minimal requirements of protein and fat. In most cases it'll probably be fine, but there are some cases where you won't get your minimal requirements. So what I always advise is to always go from the minimal requirements. Now my minimal requirements that I advise for protein is 1 gram of protein per pound of lean body weight and 0.4 grams of fat per pound of lean body weight. So that is your total body weight minus your body fat percentage, and that is a rough estimation of your lean body weight. Then the remaining calories, whatever your calorie intake may be, I then fill those calories up with carbohydrates or more protein and more fat. Majority of those extra calories coming from carbohydrates, as they are the body's first fuel source. Now carbohydrates are not essential for the human body. You only need protein and fat, but that doesn't mean they're not optimal to consume. So it is always better to have your diet as much carbohydrates as you can. That way you're going to be getting the most energy, the more intense workouts, and it is going to further help your gains, whether it be muscle gain or fat loss. Now Ricardo's question was in asking how to gain lean muscle. If your goal is to gain lean muscle, you want to be in a slight calorie surplus. So what that means is you want to be consuming more calories than your TDEE, which is your total daily energy expenditure, also known as your maintenance calorie intake. Now, if Ricardo is consuming 2,200 calories like he says he is, and he's gaining, then he is in a calorie surplus. If he's not, then he has to increase those calories up until he gains weight on the scale or gains lean muscle. The calorie surplus that I recommend is 200 to 300 calories above your maintenance calorie intake. This way it will allow you to gain lean muscle without the excess body fat. If you're in too much of a calorie surplus, a lot of those excess calories are going to be stored as body fat, and you're going to end up fluffy, and that's obviously not what you want. So I hope that answered your question, Ricardo, about what percentage split to go from. Don't go from percentages at all, go from recommended requirements. Now one more, I'll give you a rundown of those recommended requirements. That is 1 gram of protein per pound of your lean body weight, 0.4 grams of fat per pound of your lean body weight, then fill the remaining calories up with carbohydrates or more protein and more fat. Anyway, I hope that answered your question. If you do need help with a personalized meal plan, just visit my website. The link is in the description box down below. I'll be more than happy to have you as a client. Thank you for watching, everyone else. More videos coming soon, so any questions you have, leave it in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe.